Hey guys, so today I'm going to tell you about chondrichthyes. So they are marine animals with streamlined body. So all marine animals have a streamlined body for swimming and have a cartilaginous endoskeleton. So like cyclostomata, chondrichthyes also have a cartilaginous endoskeleton. Mouth is like located ventrally. Notochord is persistent. So just like a shark, so its mouth is present ventrally, not on dorsal. Its mouth present here, so it's a ventral side. The notochord is persistent throughout the life. So just like protochord's phylum in class Chondrichthyes, notochord is also persistent throughout the life. And in Urochordata we studied that notochord is present only in tail and only in larval form. Gill slits are separate and without operculum. So here also operculum not present. Gill slits are separate, means we can see the gill slits. The skin is tough, their skin is very tough, containing minute placoid scales. So in cyclostomata we studied that there is no scales, so their skin is very smooth, but they contains placoid scales. So in their skin some microscopic scales are present, due to which their skin is rough. And teeth are modified placoid scales which are backwardly directed. So their teeth are backwardly directed so that they can hold their food. The jaws are very powerful. So you can see that shark has very powerful teeth. These animals are predaceous, means these are predator, and due to the absence of air bladder they have to swim constantly to avoid sinking. So in fishes we see that in fishes air bladders are present. So due to that, if they are not moving their fins, they can swim on the same level. But when shark stop moving their fins, they cannot swim in the they cannot swim in that level. So when shark stops these moving these fins, it will go downward. So in shark there is no buoyancy due to air bladder. Only fishes have buoyancy, so air bladder is present in pisces. So they have to swim constantly to avoid sink. Heart is two chambered, one auricle and one ventricle. So you can learn as a trick that pisces have two chambered heart, all these classes both two, and amphibia and reptilia have three chambered heart, and aves and mammals have four chambered heart. Some of them have electric organs, like these are very dangerous and these are attacking species. So electric organs present in torpedo, and some possess poison sting, that is called trigon. Sting means they contain a tail. So we can learn it by, so these two terms are very confusing, so we can learn it like this. So tail means this is a triangle here. So in tail poison sting is present, so it is trigon. So triangle say trigon. They are cold blooded animals, poikilothermous animals. So there are two terms, poikilotherms and homeotherms. Poikilotherms are cold blooded, and homeotherms are warm blooded. So means homeotherms means they have a constant body temperature, like humans have 37 degrees Celsius in their body. And poikilotherms, their body temperature also changes according to the environment. So homeotherms are only birds and mammals, and except birds and mammals all are poikilotherms. Poikilotherm animals, that is, they lack the capacity to regulate their body temperature. Sexes are separate. In male, pelvic fins bears claspers. They have internal fertilization, and many of them are viviparous. So clasper is important. That in males, pelvic fins bears claspers. Pelvic fins means which are present in the pelvic region. So these are the pelvic fins. These are the pectoral fins. So these pelvic fins modifies into the claspers and helps in reproduction. Many of them are viviparous. So eggs do not lay. So sharks do not lay eggs. They give birth to the direct sharks. Example: Scoliodon, dogfish, pristis, sawfish. So the saw means in Hindi is ari. So there is a quotation that मुंह में राम बगल में छुरी. So we can learn it by Ari and the priestess is a sawfish. Then Charcharodon, it's a great white shark. Trigon is stingray. So second class of Pisces is Osteichthyes, that is jaw bearing, means Granthostomata. So it includes both marine and freshwater fishes with bony endoskeleton. So Osteichthyes include small fishes. In Chondrichthyes we studied about shark. So shark is very dangerous. Even it can even attack humans. Shark can eat humans, but the fishes that comes in Osteichthyes, that are edible. So humans eat Osteichthyes and the Chondrichthyes eats humans. So it's like a trick. Their body is streamlined. So all marine fishes have a streamlined body. Mouth is mostly terminal. So in Chondrichthyes we studied that mouth is ventral. So in shark, mouth present ventrally, but here mouth present terminal. they have 4 pairs of gills which are covered by an operculum. So in cyclostomata, that was in agnatostomata, means they do not bear jaws. So in cyclostomata we studied that they do not have operculum, means so their gill slits were visible. And same in chondrichthyes, there is no operculum, their gill slits were also visible. But in ostricthes, gills are covered by operculum on each side. So skin is covered with cycloid or ctenoid scale. And in chondrichthyes we studied that placoid scales are present. So it's a unique character that in ostricthes cycloid scales are present, or we can say ctenoid scales are present. So cycloid we can learn it by like round scales. So round scales present in ostricthes. Air bladder is present. I told you in chondrichthyes that they do not have air bladder, so they have to swim continuously to avoid sinking. But they have air bladder which regulates buoyancy. Means if they are not swimming, if they are not moving their fins, they can remain in the same level in the water. But if shark stop moving their fins, they will go under the water. Heart is two-chambered. I told you Pisces contains two-chambered heart, one auricle and one ventricle. They are cold-blooded animals. So hot-blooded animals are only mammals and birds. Sexes are separate. Fertilization is usually external. They are mostly oviparous. So they are egg-laying. But in chondrichthyes we studied that they are viviparous. So shark give rise to a new shark. But ostricthyes give rise to eggs. And development is direct, so there is no larval form in the ostricthyes. Example, marine examples are axocetus, that is called flying fish. These do not actually fly, their fins are very thin and long, so it jumps into the water and it looks like they are flying. Axocetus, so they take exit from the water and then again dip into it, so we can learn it like axocetus is flying fish. Then hippocampus, it's like a seahorse, so this is a seahorse. Freshwater are labio, rohu, it's edible. Katla is also edible. Claris is also, we also eat. Magur. Then aquarium fishes are beta, that is called fighting fishes. And petrophyllum is angelfish.